Alright guys, we got Hell Dragon. Uh, I've been wanting to do this one for a while. I've been kind of getting his patterns down. But for this opening attack, just go straight forward. Dash. If you don't dash, there is a chance you will get hit. But you can blow a shield if you want to, but it's not really necessary as long as you're dashing forward. He's got a lot of attacks that have really subtle tells. And it is possible to bait certain attacks. Like if you try to stay somewhat in front of him, you have a good chance of baiting a Dragon Breath, which is pretty much what you want to do as frequently as possible, because that's just a good attack window. So you see right here, it's a really good attack window to just build your ult meter or even pop an ult if he's recently landed. You want to try to save those ults for post land. Now you can see the tell there. He kind of screamed. I backed up and the sweet missed. If you're really good at the timing, you can dash through it as well. Same thing with those bombs. If you're stuck in an area where you're not going to be able to get out of the bomb zone, if you time it right, you can just dash through it. I made a critical mistake here and I didn't wait until after he landed, so he will do that quite frequently if you don't wait. If you're not close enough to him, do not try to dash towards him for that attack window, because it does... I think that's his biggest hitting attack. I think it does like 80, 100k, maybe even more on Hell. It does a lot of damage. Enough to pretty much end your run. So now I'm basically stuck building up my ult meter again. And if you miss too many ults, you're not in a good position. Like that can kill your run, because let's see, this is, I think it's a 40,000 recommended, and I do it at 45,000 in 10 minutes. So, and that's with missing, I think, 2 good attack windows. So they do give you quite a bit of leeway with the amount of errors you can make in your DPS windows. So you'll see I just did a successful dodge there, but I missed a couple earlier too. So it's a pretty difficult dodge because the tell isn't super obvious. But yeah, basically the most important thing on this fight. Yeah, the tail one is hard to notice too. Usually you want to be on the side, not behind him. But that was my mistake. But yeah, the main part of this fight is learning when to do your ults and get your DPS windows in, and just try to burst him down as much as possible. And it's okay to go totally ham on him and take a melee or two, like a basic attack of his. It's fine. You should have enough HP at 45,000 to take basic attacks without too much of an issue. It's the big attacks you need to worry about. And once he gets below, I think it's 2/3 health. Yep, right there we go. Or not that one. Yeah, not that one. Maybe it's below half. He'll start to add a bunch of stuff to his attack pack. So we'll kind of go out of that here. Here we go. So this one, do not use your shields. I highly recommend, you're going to either need shields or pots for this fight, quite a few of them. This portion is super easy to dodge. Do not get too close to him for this, because you're going to want to, as soon as it's over, you're going to want to be as far away as possible, because most of these tornadoes are just going to be significantly easier to dodge if you're further back. And then you're going to pop your bubble, and if you have a double bubble, do that. My Elaine bubble by itself is not strong enough to completely tank that, but the both of them together is. So try to do that if possible. And she's not even that built up yet. Like, she's she's new. She's not even that strong. I think she's like 7k power or something like that. So she's just anything extra that you can throw up to soak that arena wide. Essentially, it's a health check just to make sure that you have enough defense to live through it. After he lands is a good time to do this, but I got unlucky and he immediately went into that. But he actually does do that quite often. After the phase transition, he will usually very quickly do a breath attack. Here's when you should be doing it. It only takes a few skill attacks to knock him out. It's really easy. Just switch between your characters, even ones that aren't usually on field, just to do their skills if you need to. And that is the perfect time to do your ult burst. If I had done that correctly, which I do for the remainder of the fight, you'll notice that it is absolutely the best time to just wail on him. So, and we got so when he flies up and it starts to glow purple like that, he's going to do a shot. Usually when he flies up, I run away from him, but I took a gamble there, and I was like, oh, he's probably going to do a downward breath attack, and I'll have room to get away, but it was not. So, making lots of mistakes on this one, but it gives you guys the opportunity to see kind of what not to do. Yeah, when he does his breath attack, that's another good opportunity. And then I got lucky here because he went straight into a stunnable, which gave me the perfect opportunity to just absolutely nuke him down with my melee DPS. And I think that did about like 20% of his health bar there in like 10 seconds. It was pretty hefty. Now, if you have the I forget her name, the new girl, try to pop her bubble as frequently as possible. It's free alt meter. It's just a good opportunity to build up free alt meter really fast. I think it's like a whole bubble for just 5 seconds of being in the shield. Now, after he does these, he'll do kind of a wide arc attack. Just be on the side of it. He doesn't turn towards you. He'll always just kind of do it in the direction he's facing. And then he'll dash at you and he'll crash if he misses you. If he hits you, he doesn't crash on the ground and he's not stunned. But if he misses you, yeah, he wipes out and it gives you a decent amount of time to wail on him a bit. And also remember with her, when you use the bear attack, it does eat your ult meter a little bit. I kind of wish it didn't, but just be aware of that. Because you always want to try to have 6 out of 7 if you're doing your Melee Diane combo, which I think is the most OP ult combo in the game. Straightforward breath is really easy to see coming. He rears his head back, you see the purple charge, you know it's coming. Just be slightly to the side. Don't cut it too close though, because it is wider than the graphic shows. And it's actually the same for his large red one that has the red beam that you usually dash to the side for. That don't be just on the outside of that. That will still hit you, even if you're outside of the red. So kind of give yourself a little bit of extra space, like at least I try to put myself at least like 3 to 5 feet past the outside of that. You should be doing another dive. He didn't crash that time. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's because he just went straight into that. I don't know why he didn't crash that time. He should have. But yeah, he's basically gonna keep repeating that attack pattern until you kill him. And if you don't mess up multiple attack windows like I did, you should be able to get this done way faster than I did. And if you nail all these stun windows too, that was actually really risky. I do not recommend doing that unless you've already hit him with like 3 or 4 skills, because it's going to shrink your opportunity window for that. But that's the fight. I hope you learned something and kick his butt, and I'll catch you guys next time.